Okay, day one of Advent of Code 2015. Let's get started, see what we've got. Right, day one, not quite Lisp. Santa was hoping for a white Christmas, but his weather machine's snow function is powered by stars and he's fresh out. To save Christmas, he needs to collect 50 stars by December 25th. Collect stars by helping Santa solve puzzles. 2 puzzles will be made available on each day in the Advent calendar. The second puzzle is unlocked when you complete the first. Each puzzle grants 1 star. Good luck. Right, so here's an easy puzzle to warm you up. Santa is trying to deliver presents in a large apartment building, but he can't find the right floor. The directions he got are a little confusing. He starts on the ground floor, floor 0, then follows the instructions 1 character at a time. An opening parentheses means he should go up 1 floor, and a closing parenthesis means he should go down 1 floor. The apartment building is very tall and the basement is very deep. He will never find the top or bottom, so we don't need to do any checks there. So for example, we've got a couple of tests. Oh, how many tests have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first one, we go up and down, and we stay on floor 0. The next one gets to floor 3, 3, -1, -3. Right. Okay, so we'll get our puzzle input. Let's see how similar it is to what they've requested. Right, yep, so a lot of parentheses, no other characters to worry about. Let's copy that, Control it, put that into our puzzle text. And let's start cracking. So this should be a case of just reading in the string, looking for these 2 characters and then incrementing a counter based on them. So let's start with, let's get into our solve function. So we've got imported the string. Let's create a variable, let's say a mutable variable called floor. That's U32. And this is going to represent where we are in the building. So we're going to start at 0, floor 0. And then we are going to iterate through the string. So we want to iterate through the characters of the string. So let's do for C in input dot cars. So Rust, the strings are all in UTF-8. So cars will actually do each of the characters in that UTF-8 string, because the UTF-8 bytes can vary between the characters that you've got in that UTF-8 string. So for C in cars, I think it's a case of just doing a match statement on C, and let's close that. Oops, and we'll put floor as our output. Whoops, floor. There we go. It's formatted it for me. So match C, we want to on the opening parentheses. We want to do something. What do we want to do? We want to increment, go up 1 floor. So we'll go floor +1, and and the closing parentheses, we want to go down 1 floor. And then for anything else, although there's nothing else in that, we will just ignore, so it will just pass through. So what we've got here, we've started at floor 0, we're going through that string of all those input characters, checking for the parentheses, incrementing up, incrementing down, and then returning the floor that we are on. So before we put our test on the large sample, we will get our tests going. So we'll just copy the test information over here, and that should be floor 0, so that's test A. We can then do test B. There we go, and that should be result 3. We'll do another test, copy and paste that across, test C. And we have, this one should also be 3. Oops. Copy and paste that across. Test 4. Oops. Now do a couple more of those. We'll copy those tests. Oops. Keeps highlighting the entire string. There we go. Oh, we've got a lot more tests actually, haven't we? Okay, we'll just do those set there because we've got the other variants as well. So oops. A, B, C, D, E, and what do we need? So that's 0, 3, 3, minus 1, minus 3, minus 1, minus 3. Let's see if we just pass our tests first. So I've got my car, do cargo test. Oh, non-negative. That's it. Yep. So it shouldn't be a U32. It should be an I32 for this case, because we can go negative floors, and we are all okay. So yep, cargo test all okay. So I think we're ready to try and just run that through the first puzzle. So if we just do cargo run, we get the answer of 232. Right, so yep, so in our main here we've just imported the puzzle text, which is in the top level of my Rust code, Rust repository, and then inputted into the solve, got the out, and printed the out. So let's see if we get the first one right. And there we go, fantastic, yes, our first gold star. Not too bad to start the day. Awesome. Okay, part 2. I'll see you in the next one.